Hello, this is a short video on how the smart TV works in the youth room at Wesley Church. First thing I want to do is show you the three remotes. This is the soundbar remote, this is the DVD player remote, and this is the smart TV remote. These are all three Samsung devices, and you'll notice that this one, the DVD remote, is very similar to the smart TV. In fact, you can do some things on the smart TV with this remote, but you'll notice that this one over here does not have a volume, does not have a channel changer. So if you're going to do serious things on the TV, you need to use this one here on the right, which is the smart TV remote. Hi, now I'd like to show you how the soundbar works here in the youth room. Right now this soundbar is off, and when I try to hit the volume up or volume down on the remote, it does not react. There is a little display here, so when I hit the power button, it does say hello, and D in, I believe, is like a direct line in, which is a direct line for sound from the smart TV. And if you hit volume up, it shows the volume and the sound bar is active. There's also a mute button here on the remote. So that's how the sound bar works. Okay, now I'd like to show you a little bit about the remote for the smart TV. Of course, this is the power button. Another important button is this source button up here if you want to switch to the DVD player, which would be the HDMI 1 or to the TV. The next important button is this one right here that says Smart Hub. This is how you're going to get to your other apps like YouTube and the browser. These are your four directionals, which you're going to be using these to move the arrow in your browser. This is a very important button. This is the OK button or Enter. And lastly, I might mention this Exit button. This is kind of like Escape or Back Out. Now I'm going to show you about the smart TV. And so the first button I'm going to press here on the smart TV remote is the source button. And I'm going to come over to screen mirroring. I'm not going to really show too much with this, but this is how you can mirror a device, an iPad or a phone that has content on it. I'm going to hit source again, and this time I'm going to go to HDMI 1. If this is dimmed out, it means that your HDMI player is not powered up and you might need to power that up. So right now I'm looking at HDMI 1. And I have a random DVD in here. It happens to be some Christmas songs, and we can play these. Remember, we do have a sound bar here, and I'm turning down the volume now. The volume on the sound bar is controlled using the sound bar remote. Now I'm going to go to TV. And when I hit enter on TV, it's going to look for TV channels. It's not going to find any because right now we don't have this hooked up to cable. So what I want to do now is press the Smart Hub button. And this allows me to use my apps. I'm going to go to the web browser, and this will bring me up to an internet browser. You do have to dismiss this. And here we are at the browser. So we can search here. Let's say we want to search for Wesley Church. I get my cursor in here and hit enter on the remote. It brings up the keypad, so I'm going to type in Wesley, so I'm going to hit W. Interesting thing about this is it tries to anticipate your next letter, and it is in fact WE. So I'm going to come up here and put WE, and then it's trying to anticipate my next one, and it's not anticipating correctly, so I'm going to come down here to S and then come over. There's L, okay, W-E-S-L-E. In fact, here's Wesley UMC in Macomb, Illinois. So let me see if I can get up there and lock that in. So here I am at Google, Wesley UMC in Macomb, Illinois.
And here we are. Hit enter. And it should take us over to the website. Then you can use your pointer to click things, to go through the various menus. We have Facebook up there at the top. You can go to your various menus and so on. A couple more things here about the browser. You can have more than one tab. It does take a little getting used to this arrow on the screen, so I'm going to get a new tab here. There is a favorites button up here. Looks like it automatically brought up my favorites, but the favorites are up here in the corner at this yellow star. So I'm going to come down here, for example, to YouTube, and this will take me to the YouTube website, and that's how the browser works.